Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So the Foxy Eye tutorial has been super popular. A lot of celebrities kind of use this look just to kind of open up the eye look, make it look a little bit more uplifted. So I feel like the celebrities that I see doing this a lot is Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of copy their eye looks and then kind of put my own little spin to it. So I'm literally gonna only use a drugstore products. I'll show you guys what I use really quickly. Okay, you guys, so the only eyeshadow palette I used was this one. This one is the e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow. This one is in Cream and Sugar. It's my favorite one out of all of the Bite Size shadows. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so I'm gonna start off with these e.l.f. stickies. I cut them like in half, and then I'm just going to put them right here on my eye just to kind of guide me. You don't have to necessarily do this because you could also clean it up with concealer after. This is just kind of to guide me, just to give me that really like straight across eye, like the wing that I really want to do since I'm going to be working with shadow. So these are what the strips look like. So you guys can get these on the e.l.f. website. I'll leave it linked down below. I'm gonna pick up my e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow. This one is my favorite one. This one is the Cream and Sugar, and I'm gonna work with only these shades today. And I'm picking up first my Morphe E36 brush. It's just a small pencil brush like this. I'm gonna grab this dark brown right here, and we're going to apply it to the end of the eye and kind of create like a little wing. So we're gonna grab a little bit of that brown right there, that dark brown, and I'm just gonna kind of almost start like a wing, and I'm gonna make it go a little bit up right here. Okay, so I'm focusing on the outer end of my eye just to kind of lengthen it out. So I'm just going to apply it out here and then sort of make it go out like a wing. And this doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna go over it with black liner. Alright, I'm just going to pick up my pencil brush just to kind of diffuse the edges right here. Make it go all the way just up to there. Okay guys, so right here on my lid, I'm actually going to pick up this bronzy shade right here. And I have a little bit right there on the brush. And I'm just going to apply it right here on the lid. And we're just going to go right here. And notice how I'm sort of just applying it a little bit above the crease right here, but not all the way up here. Just using a small brush just because I want to be really precise. And I'm just going to bring that all the way all over the lid. Okay, so I'm softly just sort of mixing it with that dark brown. So I'm applying it right there, like a little bit above the crease, and that is it. So this is really what it should look like. It should be like in this shape. All right, so I'm gonna leave this open right here because I'm gonna go in with a very light shimmer just because I feel like that's gonna really accentuate right here, this part of the eye. Okay, so I'm picking up the e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow again. I'm gonna go in with the shimmery shade right here. And I'm picking up a Morphe E35 brush. It's very tiny and it's like a flat shader brush. It's just gonna allow me to really get into my inner corner. Let me show you guys which one I'm using. All right, now I'm going to apply that right here into the inner corner, almost going into the bronzy shade. And working with really tiny brushes I feel like is key. Add a little bit right here into the inner corner. And we're only going to add it right there into the inner corner. Don't go over here, only here, my friends. That's it. Now, if you want this shade to be really bright, you can go ahead and wet it. Okay, you guys, so I'm picking up this liner and I'm literally going to let the liner almost do like all the work. I'm just going to place it right here. And if you want to make this a little bit easier on you, then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a trick. Okay, so I'm going to pick up one of these stickers and I'm actually going to place it right under here. So I'm going to take off a little piece of the sticker. You don't necessarily need to do this, but it's just going to help. So I'm gonna place it right here, almost making it go straight. This liner right here is the LA Girl Fine Line. It's just super sharp. So I have it right here, and the sticker should be pretty straight across because that's personally how I like to do the liner. If you want it to be a little bit more down that way, you can do it that way, whatever you like. Okay, gonna grab the liner, and then we're gonna use the liner to really do a lot of the work. All right, guys, so I'm just using the tip of it to bring a little bit of it right above here. and just align the inner corner right there. And notice how I'm kind of poking it in this way, and instead of going like that, like lining it, I'm kind of poking it out and using the very tip like that. Like I'm almost lining my eyes like that rather than like this. I'm going like that, almost like painting it on. So it's gonna take you probably a couple tries to get it to be really dark. Alright, now I'm gonna get rid of the tape. So there you have it. It's a pretty straight, thin line, which is how I like it. And I'm gonna bring a little bit of it right in here into the inner corner. I feel like this liner is really good for doing the line right here, but for the inner corner right here, I'm actually gonna go in with a gel liner, and it's actually from the drugstore. I'm picking up my Maybelline Eye Studio. This is gel liner and a angled brush like this. This one's actually from Coastal Scents, and I'm gonna use this to put this into the inner corner of my eye. It's just easier for me to use a gel liner. Okay, you guys, so I'm using gel liner, especially because I'm going into like the really inner corner of my eye, which is right here. And if I go in with a felt tip liner, which is more liquidy, I don't want it to run. Just going to apply that right there, and I'm gonna go over it just to make sure it's super dark. And then we're going to add a little bit right underneath here. And we're only applying that right up to there, and that's it. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna put a little bit of nude liner right here just to kind of make the eye look a bit more open. And I'm just gonna put it right here in the center of the eye. Now lightly hold down your eye and apply it. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, just apply it right here in the center. Go ahead and do the outer corner. Okay, I'm dipping back into the gel liner with my angled brush. Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna create a wing, but the wing is going to actually start right here, right on top of the brown. So right out here, and I'm gonna create a thin one and then kind of build it up slowly. You guys, now right here, I'm going to kind of make it connect and go pretty far out. It's gonna kind of go like this way, and I'm gonna use this tape right here as my guide. I'm actually gonna take it off. That looks so good, just because it's just easier for me to sort of work without it now. And if I want to kind of make it a little bit more perfect, I can go in with concealer or makeup remover. Okay, so now I really just want to really make sure this looks super sharp. I'm also going to add a little bit of the black right underneath here, just to kind of make it connect. So I'm adding a little bit right here into my lower lash line, the outer lower lash line, just a little bit, just to sort of make it connect. So only right here. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna grab my felt tip liner and just kind of go over the gel liner and just make sure it looks super sharp. So I'm gonna place it right here and just kind of go over it. Okay, you guys, I'm picking up the bite-sized shadow one more time, and I'm going to pick up that bronzy shade one more time, and I'm actually going to apply a little bit of that onto the black liner, just like right on top of there, just because I felt like I started the black liner way too early here. There's just something nice about it blending with the black liner. I also did the same thing on this eye right here. I just kind of placed it right on top of the black liner, and I almost kind of liked how it looked. It just looked very diffused. So this is what it should look like. I'm actually not done yet. I'm just gonna do false lashes right in the outer corners right there. So these right here are drugstore lashes. These are the Ardell Trio lashes. I absolutely love these type of lashes. So I'm gonna grab some from the short and medium section and apply them only to the outer corner of the eye right there, and just apply a couple of lashes, and that is pretty much it. Right, so that is what it should look like. It's very tiny, and we're gonna put that in the outer end of the eye. I'm going to apply this right on the outer end of the eye right here. And I'm going to apply probably about 4 to 5 right on the outer end. So yeah, that is pretty much it. This is the end of the look. I have to say that wasn't the easiest look I've ever done, but the end result is so worth it. I just feel like it makes your eyes look really sexy, and kind of uplifted, and I would definitely do this again. I feel like this type of look just takes a lot of practice, and like you just have to use really tiny brushes. So that is pretty much it. I want to do another version of this look, but like a little bit more easier, probably just using only shadow and not liner. So definitely look out for that. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I'll go ahead and do some close-ups. Make sure to subscribe. I do post 2 to 3 times a week, and I will see everyone in my next video. Bye everyone.